Hi guys, my name is Liz and welcome back to my channel. In this video, I will tell you guys how powerful women are and how much women have forgotten their power and how much women were made to forget their power. To understand this, let's go back a couple of years and decades. Basically, let's go back to the 1600s when the Salem witch trials happened. The Salem witch trials were basically made to burn witches or women, and they could claim that any woman was a witch and she would get burned and executed. Now, the issue with this is it wasn't witches that they were burning. It was any woman that was in power that would get burned. So if you had a doctor that is a woman and she was doing the job better than a doctor that is a man, that man would go ahead and accuse her of being a witch and she would get burned for it. Think about the claim of women being witches. That is totally absurd to me. Of course, there's some women that practice black magic. I'm not talking about that. I am talking about the true nature of a woman, which is basically a woman is connected to nature. A woman is a creator. A woman even creates life. We are very connected to source. That's why when a lot of women, when they give birth, they actually say that they have become very spiritual. They see their intuition becomes stronger. They see kind of like the dreams and all these things. And that's why they call the mother instinct, all these things. That's just the true nature of a woman. It's just that we have been so suppressed and that has been made to be something bad so men could feel more comfortable and more powerful in their positions. Because imagine women in power. Imagine women with each other, not against each other, and embracing their true power, connecting to nature, creating, all working together. Men would have no power over us. And yeah, they got insecure with this and they wanted the power. I don't believe men were supposed to be in power. I believe women were meant to lead and men were meant to protect them. Before you argue with me and say, no, that's not true. Well, we have gone years and years with men leading and it clearly is not working. Something needs to change. Even women from a young age, they are taught to be self-sufficient. So women are learned to cook. They teach us how to clean. Anything women really, they can do on their own. A man really only adds value into their life. But statistics have shown that men cannot live without a woman and are more likely to take their own life when they do not have a partner. Meanwhile, a woman is more likely to succeed without a man. Because at the end of the day, men are like children. If you have been in a long-term relationship, I'm in a long-term relationship, and I can literally say men are like children. They are like a child. So a woman puts a lot of energy into communicating with a man, into even telling him how to sit, how to dress, what to do. It's like having a child. And so I hear a lot of men say when they have a child with a woman that they basically leave because they get jealous of the attention that the child gets. And they basically say I don't get that attention anymore, so I don't want to be in this relationship anymore. So they exit the relationship. But that just shows how much energy and attention a woman puts into the relationship. And there's this narrative going on online of oh, women don't want to be mothers anymore. Women don't want to create families anymore. It's their fault that we don't have strong families. No, women don't want to be single mothers anymore. Women are tired of raising kids on their own. Because you guys just get up and leave when it's convenient for you. It's normal for you guys to leave because guys are selfish. Men are selfish. It's normal. They're not that emotional. A mom has a bond with a child. She cannot leave. No, that's this false narrative that you guys created. There's lots of women that also want to leave. They don't want to raise a child on their own because it's so hard. But they can't leave because you guys will shame her. When that father leaves and you have a daughter that is with an absent father, then men are so quick to look at her and blame her and say, oh, she is the way she is because she has daddy issues. But then you have a man, right? And that man grew up without a mother. People will say, poor guy, the mom left, what an evil mom. So basically, what does this conclude? The man is never held accountable for his actions. It's always the woman's fault. What the saddest thing of all is, a mother a woman will be so strong and handle a man just leaving and walking out of her life when she has a child. She will raise that child on her own, only for that child to grow up and resent her for not having a father. Again, why do we blame the woman? Don't get me started on daddy issues, because I have seen so many men suffering so much more from daddy issues than women have. Men cannot deal with their emotions, and that's why you guys rape, kill, and do anything that is not normal. You guys created this narrative for yourself of be a man, be strong, go to work, be a man, whatever, provide. And then today you guys are complaining that the suicide rate is so high for a man. But why complain when that is the system that you built for yourself? You see, and then you guys complain that women aren't feminine anymore. Women don't want to stay home. Women want to go out and work and make their own money. But you guys can't provide for them. Men are so stingy. You will have to break your leg 10 times before they give you something. Need women to understand, no matter how beautiful you try to be, no matter how educated you try to be, no matter how good person you try to be, no matter how good mother you will try to be, you will never be good enough. Because society has made it to be that you will never be good enough, no matter what you do. You know what women should start doing? Just stop trying. You want to be beautiful, you be beautiful for yourself. You want to be educated, you educate for yourself. You want to be a good person, you be a good person for yourself. But do not seek outside validation, because that is validation you will never ever. Men love to humble us. No, you're not good enough. No, you're not all that. No, you're not special. Honey, listen to me. Do not listen to these idiots. I think women should start using being a woman to their advantage. And I think men should go ahead and heal themselves. Men think that like, oh, women, their standards are too high these days, whatever. No, we've realized how much you've manipulated us. And now women, a lot of women make their own money. So when you sit at our table, we ask you, what do you bring to the table? And see, this is where a lot of men lack. Because you guys don't like work on your emotions. You guys don't do any like self-discovery or self-healing, because it's cringy. It's not cool. Instead of saying, hey dude, I need therapy. I need to go to therapy because I need to get my emotions out. No, you guys keep your emotions stuck and do the craziest, most horrible things to women because you want to take your emotions out on someone. You want to take your hate out on someone. Let's come down to the fact that you guys just hate yourself. And you know, it's funny to me because a lot of people say like, why do men love mean women? It's not that they love mean women. They love women that reinforce the hate that they already have for themselves. So those women, they just tell them, yeah, I hate you too, just like you hate yourself. Then you have the good woman that does everything for this guy, and the guy will feel like she's fake. She's not being honest with me, so let me find someone that's being mean to me because at least she's honest. The question is why a lot of like men love toxic women. Yeah, because there's a lot of toxic men. A healed man will never love a toxic woman. He can energetically, it will not click. But that's the issue. Men do not heal. Men just go on with their lives. They just go to their job and they think, oh, okay, that's it. I'm a man now. You're not. You're lacking. Let's talk about the alpha males. So the alpha males that all have a microphone and a podcast now. What is that? How much more feminine can you be than to gossip all day on a podcast and talk shit with your girls? That's what you guys are doing, talking shit with your girl. I've been ignoring the alpha males for a long time because I do not want to give them any energy or attention, but everyone in my circle has been saying, Liz, you have to talk about this because it's really getting out of hand and people are actually divorcing because of it or losing the partner. What I have concluded from the alpha males is basically that men are just very easy to manipulate. And it's sad to see, but yeah, they're very easy to manipulate. I had this one instance, a friend of mine, she had a boyfriend. And this one alpha male, he basically said in a video that sushi is a feminine food. So if you eat sushi, you're not a real man, right? So, and I think this guy was even joking. So then my friend's boyfriend, my friend, she basically asked him like, can we go to a sushi restaurant? And then he was like, no, babe, like sushi is a feminine food. I don't want to go. This guy is 28. A 28-year-old literally like practicing what this guy said. And I think even this alpha male guy was joking. Back to like, you know, the daddy issues that men have, because they have no guidance in life. So they will follow anyone that tells them that this is the life and whatever, because men don't know who they are. It's not manly for them to discover who they are. It just go to work and that's it. But then what does that create? Lost men. Men that are just searching for someone to lead them. They love to paint this narrative of, oh, if a woman has children and if a woman has like a family, that's when she will be the happiest, whatever. Statistics have shown that women without children are more happy than with children. And you know why? Because literally, look, I believe in unconditional love, and I believe like having a child is like a certain kind of love that you will never ever experience in your life. But my mom has 5 children, yeah? I called my mom up and I said, Mom, did you get happy because of your children? Just because you have children? She's like, yeah, blah, blah. Then I said, Mom, are you happy? She said, I'm not, no. I said, okay. So this woman has 5 children and that did not make her happy. Why? Happiness can never come from something outside of you. And that will never happen. And on top of that, a woman's whole body changes. A woman's everything changes from the inside out. Even spiritually, she changes. It's hard for a woman to go through a pregnancy. You guys don't go through the same thing. You cannot speak for us. You cannot tell us what makes us happy. Oh yeah, don't you dare as a woman age. Because then, you know, you were good looking when you were younger, but you know, now you're old. You're old. That's it. A woman's thing is done. But when a man gets old, he can still get whoever he wants because he's successful or whatever. Women, we should just stop being with men. You know what? That's my conclusion. Let's just stop being with men. I think we as women as a whole should just stop trying to seek validation from them. I think we should stop seeing other women as our competition. Because honestly, we should, like, why? Why are we competing with each other? I don't get it. You will never be the prettiest. You will never be the smartest. You will never be the best person. It will not happen. So what are you competing with? It's frustrating to me as well, because when I say, for example, like, oh, this girl is so beautiful, then I hear like, oh no, you're much more beautiful than her. Why are you comparing me? Why are you comparing me? Why can that woman not be beautiful on her own? And why can I not be beautiful on my own? Why does it need to be a comparison? One thing, and that's like the last thing I will say about this. A friend of mine, we had a discussion. He basically said like, women have it so easy these days because a man has to work his whole life to buy $100 million yacht, and a woman, she can just be beautiful and get onto that yacht. I have never heard anything more dumb, because listen to me. Oh my God, like, who is gonna come on your yacht if you do not have beautiful women on there? Like, literally, like, imagine Mark, this old guy, or like a young guy, I don't know. Imagine Mark buys $100 million yacht. I'm sorry, but if you buy $100 million yacht, there's also something so wrong with you. I'm sorry, like, that's insane amounts of money for like a boat, okay? Anyways, you buy that, yeah. And then you think that men will sit with you every weekend just because you bought that $100 million yacht? No, Mark, nobody cares. Nobody cares to sit on your stupid yacht. It's the woman that you need to make your yacht interesting. Nobody cares that you worked your whole life and paid $100 million for that yacht. Because if there's no women, there's no soul to be seen on that yacht. Women are like in restaurants are hostesses, or they have like club promoters that are beautiful women. There's no beautiful women, there's no clients. Come to us crying because that's a system that you guys created. You guys wanted to sexualize women and say women are only an object, they're only this beautiful thing, and they should be seen as such. Okay, fine. So tired of women begging, of women like saying like, oh, he doesn't want me, of women being desperate for a man. You don't need a man. A man adds value to your life. Focus on your own life. Literally, what are you doing? Focus on your life, elevate yourself to your best potential, do whatever. And you know what? If you don't even want to elevate yourself, don't do that. Just accept yourself that I do not care, but do not go out and beg for people. I promise you, the one of the most least attractive things you can ever do is go out and beg for someone to recognize your worth, because that just shows that you don't recognize it at all. So why should they? Why should they? You know, I think a lot of women are waking up now, like spiritually. There's a big wake up happening for a lot of people, and a lot of people are realizing this. I just wanted to make this little ranting video because I really am like frustrated by this, you know. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and yeah, I love you guys so much. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.